How y'all are? I'm glad for you to see me. I guarantee it's me, Cinnamon Smith, and I'm back with another classic wrestling review. This one is of WCW Road Wild 1998. For some reason, I keep wanting to call it Wild and Out. It's live from Sturgis. They said it was the third year in a row for that. Opening match is the Barbarian. I believe he's with Jimmy Hart versus Ming. Ming ends up picking up the victory. Jimmy Hart tries to attack him and then runs off. Next up, it's was supposed to be a regular tag team match, ends up being a no holds barred tag team match between Disco Inferno and Alex Wright versus Public Enemy. Disco Inferno actually was the one that asked for it to be a no disqualification, hardcore, whatever it's called, which I didn't understand because that went right into the Public Enemy's type of match. Of course, they won. You know, I didn't see Disco Inferno and Alex Wright winning it either way. Next is uh, a triangle match with under Raven's rules between Raven, Saturn, and Canyon. During this match, Canyon and Saturn were teaming up on Raven for most of the match. Saturn ends up winning this. You know, not it was actually a pretty good match. They actually went up and brawled up on the ramp and bought up there. That was pretty cool. Uh, next next up is the number one contenders match for the cruiserweight championship between Rey Mysterio and Psychosis. Uh, this was a great match. They proved that just because you're a cruiserweight doesn't mean you have to do all this high flying stuff. I'm not saying they didn't do that. They just told a great story, and it was more physical than flying, in my opinion. Rey Mysterio ends up becoming the number one contender after defeating Psychosis. The next match is for the TV Championship. Stevie Ray defeats Chavo Guerrero. Before the match, Chavo Guerrero was talking about how he has a contract that he uses a notary and he notarized it so it's legal. He's a real TV champion. Uh, Stevie Ray still it's like the fake champion. Next up we have Chris Jericho. Just talking about his title match. Uh, it was like an online skit or something. Then we have the Steiner brothers match. Scott versus Rick. Scott comes out on a stretcher and says he can't compete. I believe it was the Arn Anderson. I'm not sure if it was him. It was one of the Andersons. Says that the contract has a clause saying if he can't compete tonight within the next 45 days, he would have to. And if he didn't, he'd be banned from wrestling. Which Scott did like a Undertaker sit up, jumped off the stretcher and ran off. Uh, which was kind of funny seeing he was claiming he could hardly move because of the chair. You know, his brother attacking him with the chair. This next match is a cruiserweight match between uh, Humberto uh, Guerrero and Chris Jericho with the special guest referee Dean Malenko. This was an awesome match. One of my favorites. One of the only one. Well, really the only one match I truly enjoyed watching. Uh, Humberto Guerrero won the cruiserweight championship off of Chris Jericho. Uh, Next up is a battle royal where you have to. There's two ways to win. throw a person over the top rope or beat them. There's like I believe, four members of NWO Black and White, four members of the Wolfpack and Goldberg, which I believe it was for the heavyweight championship. Of course, this was during Goldberg's running streak, so of course he won it. Next up is the main event. Everybody was talking about this. Michael Buffer's new was a guest ring announcer, which was between Jey Leno and Diamond Dallas Page and versus Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff. Of course, as you know, Jey Leno didn't do much wrestling. I think he was in like twice, and he had an arm bar that DDP already had on. Which, believe it or not, Eric Bischoff got out there and fought with Diamond Dallas Page. Believe it or not, Jey Leno got the pin, and him and Diamond Dallas Page ends up winning the match. That is the whole match and card. Until next time, please make sure you spread peace and love. I love you all.